This is in some textbooks. Ignoring the fact that I've said it's wrong, does it sort of make sense?
Yeah.
Problem we've got, air is like water, they both flow. Here is a river, forget this is a plain. Here is a river going along in a nice straight section, there is an island with a palm tree hanging out the top of it, there you go. Don't know what river's got a palm tree hanging out of it, but that's all I can draw. Okay, and I put some rubber ducks in the water here. Are you going to try and tell me that the rubber ducks that go around the top of the island are going to magically all still be in a line out the back? Or is that rubbish?
That's rubbish.
That's rubbish. Because this is rubbish, and we're talking about flow, that's rubbish. And I'm going to show you a video in a sec. And it's a wind tunnel testing to prove the point. Yeah? What actually happens, and I'm conscious of 3 minutes. What actually happens on a wing, this we know is true. That's low pressure, that's high pressure. Planes are actually sucked up in the sky. Planes aren't lifted up, they're sucked up by the pressure on top of the wing. Once you lose that suction, the plane doesn't so much fly as plummet, which is what happens when you try and climb too steeply. Yeah? So, that we know is a fact. What actually happens, the best or the simplest variation of the theory I can find. I'm driving a wing this way. Well, there's the airflow. There is an airfoil coming into it. What actually happens when the air hits there, that's called a division point. Some of it goes down, some of it goes up. In here, that bit's in vacuum, isn't it? As it's driving through. Because that's in vacuum, there's a low pressure zone. As well as, because that's in vacuum, all this air rushes in. Rate of knots. Because that air is seeing it, getting sucked into the vacuum at a rate of knots. Higher velocity, lower pressure. There's two things happening simultaneously. That just generates a region of low pressure to start with because it's getting driven through the air. And then it just sucks in the air, and as it's turning the corner, that generates a net lift going up here with the velocity. Oh, sorry, with the increased velocity and the suction, yeah? That's how wings work, put simply.